So dudes, this video is sponsored by Ubisoft. More specifically, Ubisoft's Crimson Heist Battle Pass running from March 16th to May 24th. As always, you can get some free drip for your operators and weapons just by playing the game, but you can get so much more, including the new Operator Flores when you upgrade to the Premium Pass. Items in the Battle Pass include, but are not limited to, do you have any non-dairy creamer? Anything gluten-free? I'll use my credit card. Thank you. Howdy, Lear. Yep. There is no joke. Goyo simply has too much drip. This is definitely my favorite. Anyway, check out the link in the description if you want to learn more about the Crimson Heist Battle Pass and get some of these assorted goods for yourself. Special thanks again to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video. Hey guys, welcome to Callouts for Casuals. This is the first video in this series, starting off with a map that you guys voted on my Twitter page at Gregor Kafe. I'll start from the top floor and work my way down using graphics on the screen with text to point out particular parts of the map that you guys should be aware of when you play it in ranked. I'll also have timestamps and you can scroll through the video to your heart's content. So you're usually going to be starting from top red if you are doing a bar take on the top floor. This is a very important piece of map control to get for the attackers, because if they open up the wall, it allows them access into piano. But there are some more specific callouts for piano, and we'll get to those in just a minute. Next to top red is obviously cigar, and cigar can be broken up into either the cigar desk, the red carpeting, which I usually just refer to as cigar, and the humidor, which has a hatch drop. Cigar is right next to new balcony, which isn't really new anymore since this rework has been out for a couple years now. Now, I don't call piano because it's not specific enough. It's useful to call piano in terms of stratting, but when you're in game, here is couches, stage, where the piano is, but stage is a little more distinct. At the top right is ticket and ticket window, and here's pixel. And the reason it's called pixel is because you can make a pixel angle on a cigar. For the rest of this video, just assume that any windows can be called out by using cardinal directions like east, west, or south, or whatever they're close to. So for instance, ticket window is next to ticket. So here on the bar, there's a default plant to your left, and then two other bars that are a little bit more specific. Those depend on the stack you're playing with. You might have more specific names for those. And then the big bar that I'm walking around right now. I'm gonna make my way towards cocktail. Now, cocktail bar, there are lots of nooks and crannies that people like to hide behind, so once again, you might have stack-dependent calls for those, but here I'm on heaven balcony, or just heaven, which is a very common call-out. And then freezer, I like to separate the two parts of freezer here by saying that the wood part is front, and then this part here, I call this back freezer, just to make a separation between the two. Construction, there's construction going on here, so that's a pretty easy call out. White stairs to your left. And then bathroom window, even though it's not right next to the bathroom, it's not in the bathroom, it's close to bathroom. Bathroom is a pretty obvious call to make. Now we're going to move our way to the second floor, and people like to play here on pillars and look up towards new balc. Brown stairs is to the right of that, as you can see here. You'll see more usage of brown stairs when you're playing below. Reading is a little more tricky because it's a less common played site. So I use compass directions for this, and I might use near the bomb, left of the bomb, right of the bomb, etc. Here's laundry with the laundry hatch. You can also use 90 hall to refer to the hallway behind me, which is next to dining. And then if you go through fireplace, you'll go into train, and I like to call green car because it's green, and red car because it's red. Pretty self-explanatory there. A lot of people have different callouts for this room. I call it machine. Can't really go wrong here. You get into bakery, and then again, the large aspect of the room is called bakery, but plain spots here, cupcake, and behind this dresser, you go over to small bake, and this one's a little more easy to call out because it's just a small room. There's not a lot of cover to play in here. Kitchen, prep, and prep window are pretty easy to make. Cooking, There's a lot of, it's a really big room, and there's a lot of hiding spots. So you might need to coordinate with your stack for this one a little bit. There are 2 ranges that players can hide behind. You might have individual callouts for those. Behind prep and then prep window. This is a very common playing spot. Coffee, because there's a coffee machine here in the back of the kitchen. Dishes or cleaning, whatever makes sense. Freezer. And then, of course, the freezer hatch is above freezer. Whiskey bar, because there's 2 bars on this map. Whiskey is more specific to make it different from the bar upstairs. Restaurant is right next to brownstairs, as you can see. And then restaurant is next to Christmas. People get piano and Christmas confused a lot. I call this Christmas, and then upstairs is piano, because upstairs has a piano. This room does not have a piano in it. Garage or bottom white for the big garage door here. Brownstairs once again leads you throughout the entirety of the first floor. Main lobby. Main lobby is adjacent to coat check. And then coat check is adjacent to the red hallway, which leads you to red stairs once again, and then Harry Potter because you're underneath the staircase. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this format, let me know. Let me know what map you would like to see next. Maybe Oregon, maybe Consulate. If you're having troubles with your mechanics, you can at least get this part right and you will instantly improve your gameplay. I guarantee you will. Twitch streams at twitch.tv/GregHavener. Thanks again to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys next time in another episode of Callouts for Casuals. Deuces.